Hello, welcome back to the Lust Minerals YouTube channel. My name is Amy Rankin and I am going to be getting ready and doing my makeup with you today. I'm just going to pull my hair back so that I can see my face. So very quickly, for those of you that don't know me, I'm Amy Rankin. I'm an emotional intelligence and wellbeing coach, and basically what that means is I help you to get your sparkle back. I help to teach you about all of your emotions and feelings, what you're feeling, why you're feeling that way, and I help you to feel like the best version of yourself. Now, as I'm doing my makeup, of course, I'm going to be starting with my primer. Now, I do have to make a confession. I didn't use primer for a little while, and I need to be honest, I don't know how I got through life without it because it just creates such a beautiful base. My skin, I actually can't even explain how good my skin feels when I use this primer. It is just soft, silky. It creates such a beautiful base for my makeup to go over. And look, I'm a mum, I'm busy. I have a newborn, I have a 2-year-old, and I need to have my routine in the morning and know that my routine is going to get me through for the whole rest of the day. And that includes my makeup routine as well. So I really feel like the primer step just really solidifies that and makes sure that I am going to be looking fresh and I have that long lasting full coverage all day. So that's my mineral primer. Now what I'm going to go in with next is my Pro Finish Liquid Foundation. You can see it's very well loved. Now I have shade 3 and I absolutely love this. And one of the main things I love is that really a little goes a long way. So let me show you. I use, honestly, that much. That's it for my whole face. And I just kind of pop it on a few of my high points of my face. And then I'll just use the excess that's on the sponge there. Then what I also do, this is my new trick and I am absolutely obsessed. Like, can't even deal with how obsessed I am. I have the Liquid Illuminate and this is in shade Champagne. Now, this is my trick. I get a little bit, again, only literally that much. And I just kind of pop it into the mixture. Now, I have seen people just mix it on their hands and look, you could do that, but you know, I'm just going to pop it on my face like that. So then I'm going to grab my foundation brush and I'm just going to buff it in. Now let me tell you a little bit about myself while I am here. Like I said, I'm an emotional intelligence and wellbeing coach. So I have one-on-one coaching clients, which I absolutely love. And I also do things like workshops. At the moment, I'm on maternity leave and I spent all day with my newborn breastfeeding, cleaning the house, doing all the mum life things, you know, meal prepping, organizing the household, and just all the mum things really. Like I said, I need a routine that is going to be quick and easy and that is going to fit in with busy mum life. Now, I don't know if you can see how fantastic that coverage is, but I have very hormonal skin at the moment. I have rosacea on my cheeks and my nose. So you can see the coverage that this is giving already, which is just amazing. Like, I do have to admit, I get very self-conscious about my skin and about my redness, and this just means that I can be leaving the house. Another thing that I really love about Lust, because I have rosacea and I also get eczema and a little psoriasis when I'm quite stressed, is that there's minimal chemicals, it's mineral foundation. I just feel confident about putting it on my sensitive skin and knowing that I'm not including a whole heap of things that's really going to be causing more irritation and more inflammation for myself. And like, look how beautiful that is. Now, I do just kind of tap it in just a little bit around my eye area just to make sure that it sets nicely around my eyes. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my Loose Mineral Powder Foundation. Now, I have shade 4 in this one. And again, something that I didn't do a lot of was wear powder foundation because I was worried that it was going to sit in the creases of my skin. And this has just been absolutely game changing in my makeup application. So let me show you what I mean. something I've been focusing on this month for my mental health is getting outside more. For us here now, if you're watching this video when it's getting released, we're coming into spring and summer in Australia, and I love spring and summer, and I feel renewed. And so I've really been focusing on doing some things for myself that I know help me to feel really good. One of those things is getting outside and getting some fresh air. I think as a busy mum, it's so easy to just be like, no, I've got the house cleaning, I've got to vacuum and mop the floor, I've got to do the meal prep and go and do the groceries. And yes, all of those things can be on your to-do list, but what I have found is that I get quite resentful and I just feel cranky and irritable if I'm not taking time for myself as well and doing the things that help me to feel really good. So the things I'm including in my morning routine at the moment is I'm getting up and having a liter of water as soon as I wake up. So I'm doing my skincare and just washing my face and having my shower, and that's my time for me in the morning. Pop a podcast on, and then, like I said, drinking and hydrating and listening to my podcast. It's just like my me time in the morning before the kids wake up and life gets crazy. And then after that, I am coming out and popping my makeup on and just feeling fresh and revitalized and ready. I feel like even like all it takes me is 10 minutes to have my shower, do my skincare, pop my moisturizer on, get dressed, do my makeup. Literally, my makeup routine takes me 5 minutes. Like, I could go overboard if I wanted to, and if I'm going out somewhere special, I will. But I'm a busy mum. I need something that's quick and easy. And literally that 10 or 15 minutes for myself in the morning just sets me up so that I know I'm prioritizing myself as well as everybody else in my family and my life. And then, depending on how the kids are going, we'll get them up, give them some breakfast, and then I will get out of the house and get some fresh air and go for a walk. So you can see the coverage of this. Stunning, beautiful, amazing. I love it. It just really covers up all of the blemishes and the redness that I have. Where did I put? Here it is. Now what I'm going to do is actually go in just on the high points of my cheeks with my Liquid Illuminate. And this is the tiniest bit. I really just go pop, pop, pop. That's the technical term for it. And just really dab it in lightly just to give that extra little bit of highlight. And I also do the tiniest bit just on the tops of my eyebrows and eye bone there as well. And you can look at that, you can see that coming through. And what I also love about this Liquid Illuminate, I have used one previously in the past a little while ago, and I found that it didn't sit well on top of the powder that I was using when I was going out one day. And so I kind of stopped using it. So I feel like this just is the perfect pairing, really. Okay, now I've got my bronzer. Bronzer gives us all life, doesn't it? And I've got my bronzing brush. So, of course, this is my pressed bronzer in shade Cinnamon. Love it, love it, love it. Now, a little goes a long way with this. You can see I've used it, but like, honestly, just my rule with makeup is start small and you can always add on. It's annoying if you need to take it off and restart again. So I kind of just go in on my cheekbones and I'll grab a little bit more and pop some on my other side cheekbone as well, just to create a little bit of definition. And I feel like this really makes such a difference for my face shape as well. And then I just kind of buff it in like this, and I also go just up to the hairline just to make sure that it really blends in nicely. And I also just buff down under my jawline as well, just to really blend down the color. There we go, that's that side. Like, look at that difference. It just looks beautiful. And you can see, like, obviously I haven't buffed this in yet and you can really tell. But as I start to buff and again bring it up into the hairline, down, and then down to the jawline, just to really mix in that color. Just every little step makes such a difference in the face shape and the full coverage. Again, I'm just doing all of these things for myself and really trying to focus on these things. Small things often is what I'm trying to focus on. That's like my motto at the moment. Now, what I'm also going to do with the bronzer is actually go in on my necklace. Is actually go in on my eyelids as well and just give them the tiniest bit of definition. So just kind of pop it in here, and then I'm going to buff it again. Again, a little goes a long way, so really don't go too crazy with this. Start small, and then if you want to add another layer, you can. So what I'm really focusing on is just tools that are going to help me to feel like I'm living a healthy life, that I am feeling like the best version of myself, because I feel like at the end of the day, if I'm feeling like the best version of myself, that is going to radiate out onto everybody that I come into contact with that day, whether that's my friends, my family members, my children, or even just like random people in the street, you know? And that's important to me. So the little things that I'm doing often are really going to make a difference. So I spoke about my morning routine and doing my makeup and feeling like I'm prepped, I'm ready to go, like I'm ready for the day, I'm ready to tackle the day. I feel like mentally that my morning routine is something that really helps with that. Other things that I'm also really focusing on is eating regular meals, because I feel like as a mum, that's something that can get missed, and something that, you know, I'm just picking up the scraps of my kids off the table sometimes. So eating regular meals, making sure that I'm having breakfast, making sure that, again, I'm hydrating before I have a coffee in the morning. Look at that glow. It's beautiful. Making sure that I am having healthy snacks that are just quick and easy and ready to go. So I'll make some muffins, I'll make some bliss balls, or I'll buy some bliss balls from the shops and just have them ready to go and ready to snack on. So that I'm not getting hungry, so that I'm keeping healthy, and so that my breast milk production stays up as well. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to fix up my hair, and I'll be back in just a second. Okay, I'm back. I'm ready. I've popped my jewelry on. I've fixed up my hair, and I'm ready to go for the day. I feel like Lust Minerals really helps me to give me the tools to be living a healthy lifestyle, to be feeling like the best version of myself, and they can help you feel like that too. So if you have liked what you've seen, if you are ready for a quick, easy, full coverage, clean beauty makeup routine that is going to fit into a busy lifestyle, then like, comment, and subscribe, and you can see more from us here at Lust. Bye.